Hi friends, Travis here. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And of course, if you've been here before, welcome back. In today's weekend update video, I have a few things I want to talk about. I'm going to start by talking about what my next cruise is. I mentioned this last week, but it's still, obviously the same situation. And that is that I will be on MSC Meraviglia, but I'm doing Yacht Club this time, which is super exciting. I can't wait for that. And of course, I'll have teaser videos and vlogs and all that coming out in the near future, along with all the other stuff that I'm working on editing and putting out in the meantime. The second thing is that unfortunately I have to cancel my Carnival Sunshine cruise in May. It just doesn't work with how things are going for me and my family right now. And while we've bounced back and forth different ideas and ways to go about making that cruise happen, it's just not going to. So this will actually be the first cruise that I've ever had to cancel. I've had cruises canceled on me before, but this one I'm actually going to cancel, and I'm going to lose a little bit of deposit money, which kind of sucks, but it's better than, having to figure out flights and hotels and all that stuff at a time when we don't need to be traveling and all that anyway. The third thing I want to talk about is the kind of current event thing that's happening this week, and well, it's been happening for the last couple of weeks, but it's officially underway now, is the closing of Splash Mountain at both Disneyland and Disney World. And so they're obviously doing a retheme to The Princess and the Frog, which I think is going to be beautiful. I've seen some renderings of it. I think they're going to use some of the same technology that they've used like in Pandora or the Land of Avatar and Animal Kingdom. And that's just so beautiful if you've never seen it before. It'll definitely modernize Splash Mountain and make it, a great ride and all that. People are acting kind of crazy, trying to steal memorabilia, and the lines were long on the last day. It was, people fighting. It was kind of chaos. But I'm glad that they're finally moving forward with that, because that ride is in desperate need of an update and a retheme. And I think Princess and the Frog is absolutely perfect for that, especially in Disneyland. But yeah. And the last thing is I finally have an update on my lost luggage. As many of you know, GoPort Orlando lost my luggage on my way onto the MSC Meraviglia in November. And up until a couple of weeks ago, it hadn't been found. But I got an email and it said basically that my item was found, and they sent a picture of it and it was the correct, suitcase and everything. And then they made me pay to ship it home. I had to pay $70, which is ridiculous. But the luggage bag itself is worth almost that amount. And also that it's full of stuff that, is at least worth a few $100s. And some things in there were kind of irreplaceable. So yeah, I'm happy to have that back. And I'm going to go ahead and roll some footage of me opening it right now. All right, y'all. So look what just arrived at my house. I don't know if you guys have been following the saga that was my lost luggage, but it's here. And Mika's excited about it too. But anyway, I wanted to do sort of like a unboxing video of me opening this. Couple of things, I have some concerns. Number one, there were dirty clothes in it because I was coming off of one cruise and going on to another. Secondly, there were damp clothes in it because the clothes didn't actually dry fully the night before, but I was just expecting to be able to like unpack it in a couple of hours, right? So that is going to make me really nervous about opening this because it's going to smell bad, I think. So we'll see how much of this is usable, how much of this is salvageable, but yeah, let's go. Mika, you're gonna get crushed. Excuse me. It doesn't smell that bad. It's pretty, I don't know, normal luggage type bag. It's quite cold though. Anyway, so it's arrived. Yay! I'm gonna sort through this and see what I'm gonna keep and wash and all that. But yeah, I guess this story is over now because I have it back. But we'll talk soon. But yeah, so I guess that's the end of that story. It was quite a journey. It took 2.5 months for me to get my stuff back. All the companies and stuff that I talked to and people's customer service, whatevers, were not helpful at all. But it finally kind of worked itself out in not the most climactic way, but I'm happy to have my stuff back. I will say that a couple of the things in there were ruined because the white t-shirts got kind of reddish, which is the color of the lining of the bag because they were just in there semi-wet for several weeks and months. And then the other thing is a couple of items were actually moldy, which is super gross. So I had to get rid of those as well. But the majority of the stuff was salvageable. I'm doing a load of laundry, and I've Lysoled out the case and cleaned it all out and all that already. So, yeah. But that's it for today's update. I want to thank you all for traveling with me. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.